Welcome to Terminal 2 in Los Angeles. All right, so I'm by gate 20, and I'm going to 32B, so that's in Terminal 3. Anyway, without further delay, let's walk over to Terminal 3. Where am I going? Houston. Don't go out the exit. For a more complete Terminal 3 tour, click the links above. I've also got a tour of the Delta Sky Club coming up here on the left. It's fantastic, and I highly recommend it if you have access. Let's continue with the trip report. There's my gate 32. It has been delayed. The airplane's here. Looks like today's aircraft is N346NB. Probably flown on that before. I have flown on this one before between Boise and Minneapolis. Yep. Nerd! There is supposed to be a breakfast on the flight for me. I don't know if it's anything I can eat, but we'll be more interested in if it is plated or a box breakfast. So stay tuned for that. If you've not been watching my channel recently, my Delta flights in first class have really included a box lunch. Not my favorite by any means. It's generally not something I can eat. Because they're box lunches, you cannot pre-select them, so I'm out of luck being gluten-free. So it's been a little bit of a up and down experience in first class. Obviously, first class has plenty of room, but some of the amenities like the meals have been lacking by Delta recently. So I'm curious to see how this goes today. A more typical Delta first class. Touchscreen, lots of pockets. Throw a bag. Don't expect they'll need that. And envelope power. Excellent to round out my Delta year. Headphone, USB. Good stuff. We'll see what's on TV. I won't cover every option, but of course there are movies to watch. I typically start with the new selections. If you can't find a movie, there are series to watch. If that's not to your liking, live TV. You could also find a podcast or music on Spotify. Regardless, don't forget your own earphones, otherwise you get to use these not high-quality Delta-provided earbuds. In my case, I had forgotten my Apple headphone adapter. Bummer. In the following scene, we get an example of an entitled passenger ignoring the flight attendant's instructions. My single-serving friend in this case is probably lucky that she was very nice. It took her 2 more tries to get him to hang up his phone so the flight could depart. Probably shouldn't do that.
How did you sit?
Gluten-free?
Yes, please.
What are you drinking?
Orange juice with ice.
Cream sugar?
No, just
Gotcha. Tell them you can't talk anymore. I do.
There are 6 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 2 window exits over the wings. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. Escape straps are located in overhead bins above each window exit and can be used to assist in a water evacuation onto the wing.
I'm all loaded up on the A319 in first class, and it's time to head to Houston. If you'd like to watch the full takeoff and landing in Houston, you'll have to go to my aviation channel. Link is in the description. butter. I believe that's an egg white frittata, egg white omelet with roasted red potatoes, spinach, tomato, and a chocolate muffin. That looks pretty tasty. And it's a real hot breakfast. Nice. Good job, Delta. I think we'll start with some of the roasted red potato. That's very good. Big fat red potato. This whole egg white thing though, we'll see. Appears to be straight up egg whites. They provided gluten-free fake butter, but I don't know what you'd put the gluten-free fake butter on. Frittata, I guess. Egg white omelet, no cheese. Protein. It's actually real food, which is kind of nice. No box lunch anymore. The fruit is kiwi, melon, and orange. Not a fan of the melon, but the orange. It's tasty. All in all, that's a pretty good breakfast. Good job, Delta. Asteroid City is not Mars Attacks. I don't know if I get it. And of course, I wouldn't be a true AvGeek if I didn't at least mention the moving map. Pretty fantastic. I love the moving map. It's my favorite feature while I'm in an airplane. Even better than most of the movies these days. Here's the data screen, 1 hour and 14 minutes left, so this is midpoint of the flight. Overcast, nothing to see, just disappointing. Finished Asteroid City. What a kind of weird movie, just kind of kept waiting for something to happen, never did. So I've moved on to The Office. Descending for Houston, and my window is finally thawing. As was the case with the departure from LAX, the full landing video will be found on my aviation channel. You can find a link to that in the description for this video. Enjoy the thrust reverse, the pedals of the A319. If you have any questions or comments about flying with Delta Airlines, how to get a special meal on the flights, a lot of people don't know that that's a better way to get a better meal, in my opinion. Or travel questions in general, please post them below. I'm happy to respond.
Welcome to Houston. Local time is about. For safety reasons, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, carry-on stowed till we come to a complete stop at the gate and your seatbelt signs turned off. Before deplaning, check on the overhead compartments around your seat area, your seatback pocket, and the floor. We have a Delta on this Detroit-based in-flight cabin crew. It's our pleasure serving you. Have a nice day here in Houston, or wherever your destination takes you.
If you want to stay connected with me, you can join my live streams Sundays at noon Eastern or Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern. We talk about travel and anything related to being a nerd. Just today, we tracked my friend Jason, who was a flight attendant with American, on his landing in Dallas. That was kind of fun. Obviously, you can like and subscribe. That's a great way to stay connected. And if you you want to go even further, you can become a member. Members are awesome and they directly support the channel and my efforts to travel around the world. Any support is appreciated. Probably the best thing you can do for me right now is give this video a like. I think that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching and happy travels. I'll show you a little bit of the Houston airport here in just a sec. But if you don't want to see that, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.